I'm about to play 5 of the toughest holes on one of the most challenging golf courses in the world. It even comes with a warning. The Black course is an extremely difficult course, which we recommend only for highly skilled golfers. Need I say any more? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new episode of 5 Toughest Holes. Today we're at Bethpage Black ahead of the 2025 Ryder Cup and we have some great company in Mike Ballo Jr. Mike, thank you so much for coming to guide us round one of the toughest golf courses in the world, and a little birdie's told me that you know this place better than most.
I grew up in the area. Played at St. John's, was our home course. I've played here hundreds of times. It's going to be a real treat.
And you're being very modest because you've won a big event here. Tell us about that.
Yes, I won the New York State Open here in 2019, which was amazing. Took the flag off the 18th green. I had it at home.
Quite right.
But it's one of the best places in the world. It's also one of the hardest places in the world. So I think you're going to really have a good time. It'll be such a great Ryder Cup, and
it's going to be
it's
epic.
also one of the coolest places on the planet.
So we're going to play the 5 toughest, which is of course the opening hole. Number 1, we're going to play 3, 4, the 13th and the 15th. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. The first thing I'm noticing here, Mike, is just how narrow this fairway is. I mean, it's a spectacular view, but there is just the most small little slither of fairway down there to aim at, and that is quite intimidating.
Yeah, the first hole is a really interesting tee shot. Dogleg right. It's actually technically out of bounds right in tournaments. But one of the really hard things about Bethpage is that you don't have any straight tee shots. All the fairways kind of bend, all your lines are all messed up. You got to take some weird angles. So the tee shots are actually quite uncomfortable here. Mm-hmm. And this is one of the ones coming out of the gate that the left side comes up really quick. The fescue comes up even quicker on the left there. And if you blow it into the right, you got some tree trouble. So you really got to come out the gate and hit a really good tee shot in the first hole.
And as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere around the first tee of the Ryder Cup.
I can't even imagine.
Have you been to a Ryder Cup?
I have been to a Ryder Cup. When Keegan made the Ryder Cup team at Medina.
Right.
He got out there.
The famous miracle at Medina.
I can't even imagine what he was feeling because we were freaking out for him watching.
Yep.
And I can imagine here in New York and just everything around this Ryder Cup, the first tee is just going to be
wild.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's going to be wild, absolutely crazy. I'll be there as an on-course commentator for Sky Sports. We're going to talk a little bit about Mike's relationship with Keegan Bradley later on, but for now, let's get cracking. Shot. Taking the tiger line.
Sure did.
I think that's going to be okay. So I'm going to play 1 tee up. We're going to put Mike back on the tips, of course, and he can hit it so far that he can kind of give us an idea of where some of the players are going to be taking these lines on. I'm going to go just 1 tee forward to give myself a chance of having some fun shots into the green. Got a little bit of wind helping us today, which is very friendly. That was my first swing of the day with the driver. I'll take it.
Exactly.
Right, Mike, your cap's already blown off. You can see just how windy this is. This isn't the Windy City, but we are getting blown off the golf course right now. This is so exposed.
It could get like this out here, and it makes it, I mean, this golf course is hard with no wind, especially the shot that you have right now.
Yeah.
You have this double tiered green that's really narrow. And it's deep, but that back tier where the pin is today especially is only like maybe we'll call it 9 paces.
Yeah.
So you got to land something way short and hope it kind of skips up that slope to get back there, and then once it gets back there with the wind, let's hope it stays on the green.
I know. Well, it's like being in a wind tunnel right now, and it's straight downwind. I've got 163. I've got an 8 iron, and it's just going to be a grip down one. Come on, baby. Turn a little right for me. It's a good miss. I've bailed out down the left-hand side and I should have a little chip up the green. It's a really interesting opening hole. Of course, there's cars right now running just to the right-hand side of this hole. When the Ryder Cup is here, there will be grandstands, there will be an atmosphere unlike any other. And actually, it's worth mentioning on this opening hole, they're going to move the tee up about 40 yards forward and left so that the players can be a drivable par 4 for them, this opening hole. With all that adrenaline, bit of wind behind you, they could be knocking it on the front of this green. How far do you hit it off the tee, Mike, roughly?
When I'm 300.
300, perfect. That's going to give us a good idea of what these guys can or cannot do around Bethpage. This is right on line. Yeah, nicely played.
Thank you.
Very nice. It was always going to be risky to try and take on that top tier. I feel like this was quite a good result because long of this green looks like real trouble. But I've left myself at least some kind of shot here. Get in the hole.
Go in the hole.
Get in the hole. That would have been really fun. Oh, it's so exciting being here and just getting even just an idea of what we're heading to later on this year. It's got a lot to live up to, the Ryder Cup in 25, because of just how high the bar was set in Rome at Marco Simone. But already just being here for a couple of hours, I don't think it's going to disappoint. Green's looking good condition. Oh, lot of break off that shoulder. If we were in the Ryder Cup right here, Mike, I wouldn't be giving you this. So
It'd be a good situation.
Yeah. Yes, easy. I feel like we've got our own little USA versus Europe going on.
I kind of feel that.
Yeah, I'm feeling the tension. I feel like it's there. Whew. Above the hole, a little knee knocker, but it's all square. USA versus Europe.
I think the greens here are a little underrated. They're not like these huge sloping greens. To be honest with you, if they were like that, it'd be unfair.
Yep.
But they're so subtle that I still think it's tough to make a ton of putts. But it's not wicked hard because of how like crazy the greens are, like a Winged Foot or an Oakmont.
Yep. How special do you think, Mike, is that they're hosting a Ryder Cup at a public golf course?
To have a public course that is this amazing, a major venue that everyone can come play.
Yeah.
This place is so special. I think you feel it when you're out here. These guys, I mean, you look around the guys, it's not a bunch of scratch golfers out here playing.
Yeah.
It's one of the only places in the world where golf's so hard when you're a huge fan to play the venues like Winged Foot or all these places that play major. Like,
yeah.
People can't just go do that.
Yeah.
Everyone in the world can come here and show up.
Just play.
Sleep in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And play at one of the nicest spots in a major venue that there is. It makes it one of the most special places I think that there is.
Yeah, when we were driving in here, I noticed there were already a couple of cars.
Yes.
There were people out there sleeping already. And it reminds me a little of my home, St Andrews, and how people used to queue to get the solo spots on the old course. They've changed the rules a bit now, but it is definitely a different atmosphere. It feels like this is a course that belongs to the people.
It 100% belongs to the people.
Oh, baby.
Well, I think this is one of the hardest par threes I've ever played. And I'll tell you why. One, it's 230 from that post. The pin today is actually 239. What makes it really hard is, one, again, the bunkering is insane, but the green goes from front right to back left on like a 45-degree angle. So there is like no middle of the green yardage here. So if I hit it 230, 30 feet right of this pin, it's way over the green, downhill into some fescue. So you have to make a real decision here to, like, are you going to play real tentative and try to hit it to 40 feet where the green's the fattest in the front right? Or are you going to take on the middle or the left side of this green where the pin is? But then you bring in the bunkers. If you go long, it's fescue. If you turn one over a little bit too much and it hits in the hill, it's like severely downhill to the left. There's a lot that can go wrong here.
Yeah. What can go right, Mike?
Yeah.
What can go right? Tell me those things.
Go right today.
Sounds like a shorter list. Great strike. Need the wind to help you out a little. You'll know better than me where that is.
Survive in advance here. It's okay.
It's okay?
It's on the green. probably just on like the fringe.
I've got 178 with a little bit of help off the right. It's a 5-iron for me. I'm going to take it right over the middle of this first bunker. Okay, kind of bailed on that, way out to the right. And I flew the green.
I think you're going to get a taste of what we were talking about.
All right, let's go and find out what Bethpage really got to show me. Right, my ball is in a different postcode all the way down there. And you're saying, Mike, you think that's probably landed on this downslope?
Yeah, for sure. We kind of talked about in the tee, your ball probably landed, no joke, 5 yards off the green. You missed the green by 3 yards, and now you're 40 yards almost in the woods.
And you can see you've pitched here, so you've actually landed on the green, and you're even through.
Exactly. So like, it's just really, really hard on a middle or back pin to get anywhere close.
Yeah. I was saying it feels to me almost like a mini dog leg, and I can see why playing to this sort of like neck of the dog leg would be quite a good option. Now, of course, during the Ryder Cup, there's going to be crowds somewhere around here. I'm not quite sure where they'll put the grandstand, but there will be one. I might have been getting a free drop from a temporary
I'm okay with that.
obstruction, but
Calling officials in on that.
sadly, there is no grandstands here right now to watch Mike and I, so I'm just going to have to play this. Looks like it's sitting on a bit of an acorn, which is kind of cute. It's giving me a little nature's tea. And that was always the danger. That was always the danger. Oh, Bethpage, it's come to bite. Right, still me in a horrible lie here. Okay, let's see if I can get on the green. Go, baby, go. Still not there. Right, at least it's not my turn anymore. That looks good. All right. Yeah, that's chased. 2, 3. So basically, for the match, in this match play situation, I have got to hole this to have any sort of hope. Break, break, break. Not a bad effort, but I think we can call that your hole, Mike.
I will take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
A very, very tough par 3, hole number 3. Oh my days.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. That is an unbelievable golf hole. Truly phenomenal. It's just amazing. What a brilliant design. It's got kind of 2 fairways. It's a 2-leg journey, this one, isn't it?
It is.
With
So,
stop halfway.
If you hit a really good tee shot here, you can certainly get to the green in 2, but you have to challenge these bunkers on the left to cut the corner. And those bunkers, if you hit in those bunkers, even if you're like in a perfect spot in the bunker, your layup is, you're hitting like 20, 30 yards uphill from the bunker to a landing zone that you can't see. The layup shot is super difficult. So I think you'll see most guys like definitely take the corner on, because they'll try to, if you take the corner on, the fairway kind of goes down and to the left, so you can like get one up there. It's around 200 to 220. But same thing, the way the shape of the fairway, you push it a little bit right, you're 100% going through the fairway into the rough, again making the layup that much harder.
Yeah.
And if you overcook one left, you're flirting with that fescue in the bunker or getting a weird lie in the bunker. The better players, like the guys we see at the Ryder Cup, that's where the landing areas kind of shift and start to bend at that 290 to 310, 280 to 310 area. Like if you only hit the ball 230 here, like most people that play golf, if you just hit it down the fairway and you trot on.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be dealing with having to kind of shape their golf ball to keep it in the fairway.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I think makes this place really hard.
And really exciting if you're a golf fan, I suppose. Stripe. Yeah. All right. That looks good. It's in the first cut. Perfect. Right. Par 5. Must find the fairway. I'm gonna hit a little soft draw down the middle. Hit it a little wind for me. Oh yes, that is a member's bounce. Okay.
Now you have what I think is one of the more difficult layup shots, and there's actually a few different ways to do this. The fairway kind of goes out to the right and wraps up to the green, like out to the right. There's these huge deep bunkers in front of the green.
Yeah.
But in terms of a layup, you can play it like over the left side of these fairway bunkers, over the middle, or you can take it almost as far as like the right center if you want to push it up
A little further. Like a little hybrid even.
I think you could hit a hybrid 260 yards on that
Oh,
line
okay,
and still be in the
perfect.
fairway.
Okay, well this is like my 190 club. Nice. Great hole, this really is. Kind of feel like getting the essence of what Bethpage is all about. I feel like the beginning's really important to the character of this golf course because of its feels like it's right in there with the public. There's an atmosphere, there's a buzz, people are coming and going, there's people sleeping in their car. There's this cool little place you can grab a coffee. There's nothing that's fancy or too proper. But then when you get out here, you can see that there's everything proper about this golf course. Shot. Is that the mini driver?
No, it's
3 wood. What a sound.
yeah,
That was ripped.
this green, it plays like almost 20 yards uphill to go for it.
Right.
They'll all be going for it if they're in the fairway. But then the green slopes away from you.
Okay.
Then over the back of the green, it runs away. Then there's this fairway gully and fescue.
All right.
So if you get one kind of like low, lands on the green, more times than not, it actually ends up rolling off the back into this gully.
What's the shape of the green here, Mike?
So it's kind of like a rectangle green, but it's much wider than it is deep from here.
Oh,
So you got 85 pins, 63 to carry the bunker.
okay.
When it was really, if it was firm, the play would be, you only want to hit it like 70 yards max.
Yeah.
It's a little softer today, so you can carry it further. But it's also slopes, the green actually slopes from our front to back and also from left to right.
Front to back, left to right.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a little short and left of it.
Would be perfect.
Okay. I feel like Mike's going to be in quite a good spot up there, so I'm going to have to take this on. People say the Tiger line. I think I'm going to say the Rory line.
Yeah.
Wind just gobbled it a little, didn't it? It started on a great line, but there's a lot of wind out here. Feel like there's a big feel like the golf course is really exposed, and that could be a lot of fun to watch come September. Oh, this looks good. This looks really good. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. The crowd go wild. You can pick that up. Sadly for me, but this is just my length, Mike, I'll have you know. Right, this is a big moment. Everything on this green looks like it falls from left to right. It's back into the breeze. And there's absolutely no point in missing this short. Go big or go home. Right, off the left, I'm gonna say 2 cups on the left. Break, baby. It didn't budge. I hit it really exactly where I wanted. I needed the birdie and I didn't get it. So Team Europe, I'm afraid to say, are 2 down.
So we are now on the 12th tee box. It's a 516 yard par 4 dogleg left.
Yeesh.
And it is playing into, what do they call this type of wood in Scotland?
This is what we call a hoolie.
Yeah, well it's a hoolie of a hole. So 12 is dogleg left, the green is way over there. To carry this bunker is 275, 280 into the wind.
Ouch.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Carrying it on the right is still like 265. I'm going to go that way.
Okay.
If it wasn't so into the wind, you'll see guys try to take it up the middle of the bunker or even the left edge of the bunker to cut off as much of the corner as they can.
Yeah.
Today, I'm going to hit it a little bit more out to the right.
Sounds smart.
Going to make the hole about 40 yards longer, but it is what it is.
You're going to need something special here, but you are 2 up in the match. Straight into the sun, but
I did it really good.
Sounded great. Yeah, it's just on the right edge of that bunker, so it should be good actually, probably in a good spot. Nicely done. Okay, I'm out with the driver. I'm going to take it down the right hand side because definitely I haven't got the carry into this very stiff breeze. Still need something good down the right hand side. Whew. Oh, wasn't my best strike, but I think it's a pretty good line. Wow, it's a hell of a long way. 263 yards. 263? Is it par 4? Woo! This is a humongous hole. Massive green. Another 3-wood. Right, it's my 3-wood, it's not gonna get there, so I'm just gonna try and find the front of the green, thread the needle, as they say. It's a little down the left, that's gonna be green side bunker. This is getting exciting. Nice, brilliant. So, likely the guys during the Ryder Cup are gonna come in with some long irons, and it would be a pretty bad shot to leave yourself this short, but certainly the bunkers maybe a little bit closer to the green will be in play. So it's one of the toughest shots, they say, in golf, the long bunker shot. See what I can do. Clipped it, sit a little. That's gone long. It's just poor distance control because I was quite happy with the strike. Now I've got a very tough up and down on my hands. I'm through the back. I clipped that beautifully, but it just didn't have the right distance. So now I've got a tricky little chip, landing on a downslope. Oh, I like this. I like this. So I've played 4. You've got 2 for the half, which, Mike, means that this match of ours is very sadly over. You have a putt if you like, but I'm going to give you that.
I'm going to take it.
Yep. The match is done. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute treat to play those 4 holes with you, but we've got 1 left. Do not go anywhere because this is the signature hole coming up next. Let's go. Mike, have you saved the best till last?
I hope so. So, I don't know, this hole is beautiful. It's one of the signature holes at Bethpage. One of the really cool things about this green, I mean, the shot's very difficult to hit it close. There's a lot of slope.
Yep.
But do you see that like front left nook they have here? Like that front left corner? It's literally like 10 paces wide. And so when they put the pin down there, it's actually like a super interesting hole. It's like a 128-yard shot.
Epic.
I hope it's down there. Today the pin's in the middle, so that's kind of forgiving, but they put the pin in the back right corner. And it's hard not to stare at that out of balance fence about 10 yards right of the pin there.
Yep.
But we got 157 today. The wind's blowing pretty hard right to left. I'm going to try to hold one up in there.
157, okay. Let's see what you got. Double or quits down the last?
Done. Didn't hold it at all.
It's down the left. Oh, it's hanging on for you. Did you say you had 157? I'm going to come back for this shot. 157. Right to left, maybe a little bit of hurt. Any hurt, do you think? A little bit. Okay. Right. Over the top. Sit down. Oh, too many muscles, the crowd, they know. Well, I'm going to be chipping, you're probably going to be chipping. This is going to get interesting. Guys, thank you so much. Say hello to the camera, I'll get a little quick shot of these guys. Thanks. See you at the Ryder Cup. Little ridge there. All right, this is treacherous. Thank you. I really couldn't have played that much better from back of this green. It's going to be big trouble. Really nice putt. Go on, baby. Get in. Oh my word. A dimple, one puff of breeze and that is in. Great effort there, Mike. Oh my word. So it was stuck pair of fours at the end there, but that has been an absolute joy.
Such a pleasure.
Thank you so much for talking us through the 5 toughest holes. We really hope you've enjoyed this. And of course, there's only one thing left to say. We'll see you at the Ryder Cup. We came to Bethpage Black to film the 5 toughest holes ahead of the Ryder Cup, but actually we filmed a couple extra. You're welcome. Okay, Mike, this is hole number 2.
As you see, it's a dogleg left. And again, it's one of those things that off the tee, creating like the fairway is so small to hit because of the angle it's created from the tee.
Yep.
So it's really short on the right, and if you bring it up the left, those trees come into play. There's fescue up there. The rough is so thick. So I think you'll kind of see guys either try to kind of push a 3-wood up there, or you can hit a 3-iron. The hole's only about 390 from here, but the second shot plays up like 10, 12 yards to a blind green. So obviously the closer you get, the easier that becomes.
Beautiful strike. Up the right half should be okay. I think it's just hanging on for you. It's worth noting that there's a bit of a wind switch here, although I still feel like it just, initially I thought it was straight off the left, now it feels like it's a little bit down and left. All right, well listen, I'm gonna take my driver because I need everything I've got around here against Mike with the big ball. Fairway.
That is right on the center cut.
Right, we're both in good spots here, Mike and I. The right half of the fairway, if you get stuck up here, then you've got the ball way above your feet. Strike. I lost it, but it sounded pure.
Oh, good.
I could be in trouble here. I have to say, these fairways are absolutely gorgeous.
So good.
They're so nice to hit off. Yeah. There's a softness to them, and the way that the ball sits up on the grass is a lot of fun. Right, I'm gonna play, you say it's 120, I'm gonna play it a little bit more like 130 and see what I can do. It's right at it.
That shot looks like you grew up in Scotland.
Yeah, everything's just a little grooved in for me, Mike. That is straight out of St Andrews. So tell us a little bit about your relationship with Keegan Bradley and how you became friends with him.
So Keegan and I played college golf together at St. John. He was a junior when I was a freshman. And we got really close really quick. Actually, the whole team was really close. We had a few things in common. We both wanted to play golf after college. He was the best player on the team. As a freshman, I latched on to him.
Right.
I've always been so impressed with his work ethic. And then he's the son of a golf pro and I'm the son of a golf pro. So we had a lot in common. And I hate Boston sports. So we always had, we could always fight about that like brothers.
Yep.
But as our relationship grew, it's, it really turned into kind of like a big brother, little brother relationship.
Cool.
Where I feel like he's always looked after me as best as he can. checks in when I'm playing, and then obviously we're always paying attention. But you know, he was in my wedding, I was in his wedding. We talk basically every day.
That's so cool. And how do you think he's going to cope as the captain?
I think he's going to be a great captain. There's one thing about Keegan, he's like an all or nothing guy. So when he got named captain, I remember he was texting like our little group chat. We thought he was like messing with us. He had to tell us 3 times.
No way.
We're like, okay, we believe you now. And, but he's so all in on anything that he cares about that I know he's all in on this. He really is taking a love for the position. I know he respects it, being the son of a PGA member, and just an opportunity to come home. He did not grow up here, but like the metro area has definitely brought him in as one of their own because of the St. John's. I think this place is going to be like, the fans are never going to love a captain as much as they love Keegan here at Bethpage. It's like they really are going to feel like it's one of their own.
Yeah.
I think it's going to really capture the fans in a way that's unique, in my opinion, because the captains are always kind of like an older guy that we all know who they are because they're Hall of Famers, but you can't connect to them. Like, I think the fans here are connected with Keegan. Like, when he left college, he worked at a club in Long Island. He played here. We grew up, in college playing here, and you can tell around here when he was named captain, like how excited the people were in this area.
Yeah.
They couldn't believe it. Then it all made sense. Like, I think he's the perfect choice for Bethpage. I think he's the perfect choice for the American team right now. And I have no doubt he's going to do a great job.
Yeah.
Whether or not that turns out with a win is something different.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Donald is like the best coach ever. But Keegan's all in.
Yeah.
And he's going to make America proud one way or another.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really awesome to be here to see that. So.
I think you've got a really good point there with that need for an emotional connection at the Ryder Cup is so important, because so often the win comes from something that we can't quite put our fingers on. It's like an emotional superpower, and at the moment it's like the Europeans have just had the edge on that with the spirit that they have in the team, particularly with their emotional connection to Seve, and somehow that, I guess, that deeper sense of purpose has given them an edge. And the American team, with that emotional connection to the area through their captain, I think that could be really powerful.
Yeah, Europe, it's been so obvious that their emotional camaraderie and connection to their home has just been a little bit stronger lately.
Yeah.
And I think Keegan as the captain kind of almost flips that script.
Totally. He's got the power to change it, and we'll soon see if he can. I like it. Yeah, really nicely played. It's another green that is in mint condition. The surfaces here are pure, and we're only in spring. So come September, when they're preparing the course of the Ryder Cup, it is going to be immaculate. Looks like a little bit off the left, especially with that wind. I don't know, I'm going to take this left edge. Oh no, it did move. That wind got it. Yeah. All right, you left yourself a little knee knocker here.
I really did. Not what I wanted.
But match play, it's such a fascinating style of golf, isn't it? Some people say it's the purest form of golf, because whatever you do with this putt is going to determine just how difficult this next one is for me.
One in always wins.
Yeah, steely, absolutely steely. And you don't see many putter grips that thin anymore.
Not anymore, I know.
I can tell you've got nerves of steel. Thank you. Woo, this looks like a crackerjack.
5th hole, it's 478 yards, and it's really hard. So let's break it down. So we have these fairway bunkers up the right side here.
Yeah.
To carry the fairway bunkers from here is probably about 280.
Okay. Ouch.
The fairway, as you can see, that angle it creates from the left going up to the right. So you have this 45 from left to right angle.
Yeah, that's awkward.
The left rough is dead because the way the green sits, because the fairway goes out to the right and the green sits back up to the left, So if you miss it in the left rough, those trees impede your shot.
Yeah.
And it's really difficult to hit it high enough over those trees to actually hit it toward the green from anywhere in the left rough. So you're really forced, in a perfect world, you have to peel one left to right, but you also you have to carry it, 285 yards in the air to carry the bunker.
Gosh.
And keep it in the fairway.
Oh no.
And a little bit too far right is woods.
Yeah. This is a treacherous hole. Wind is down off the left right now. That is cutting down the right-hand side and certainly is going to open up the green from there if I was trying to be positive, but we'll have to go down and see where that one's finished up. What I love about standing on this 50 as well, I mean, the atmosphere will be so loud, but you can hear these trees just sort of gently leaning back and forth in the wind, and they're creaking as they go. There's something, all in all, quite scary about this place. I feel completely intimidated by Bethpage. All right, I'm gonna need my country best here, I think. It's what I call my Butch Harmon swing. That carry, what do you think it is to carry all the bunkers for me here? 250?
Yeah, 250, 255.
Oh my gosh. I need a helping breeze. Had a bit extra in it. Oh baby, I've done it. Ooh, there's life in the old girl yet. Life in the old girl yet.
Left side pin is literally left of the snack house, like almost behind this tree.
Oh, I
this
see.
Angle.
So there's no chance.
So that pin right there, like that's what I'm saying. The angle here is so difficult. Like that pin's actually on the right side of the green.
Oh my word. It's a long way and it plays all uphill. 204, oh my word. It's too much for me, like I can't get there. With this wind, with this hill, it's playing like 220 and all the rest. So I think I'm gonna just try and hit a 3-wood up to that little upslope. If it goes in the bunker, well listen, I'd like to experience a Bethpage bunker. So maybe it'll go in one of those. It's definitely down the left side. Okay, it's kind of a hit and hope really. No idea what's up there, but hopefully just a chip onto the green. Let's go and find out. Strike. Has it got the legs?
All right.
Bunker. Looks like we're gonna finally get to see what the sand's all about around Bethpage. Whew, right, that was quite a big climb up there, and now we've got both balls in the bunker. I've got a horrible lie at the back of this bunker. How's yours lying? A little bit better, but you're still on a bit of a downslope there. All right, it's a bunker off. Right, this is the back of this bunker on a downslope. Where this hole is located today, I've got 15 paces, but it's also going to be landing on a downslope. Mike's definitely got a better angle than me to take this pin on. Oh, this is going to be very tricky. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a beauty. Now I see why you say you can take Keegan Bradley in the bunker. That's all epic. That is so good. Where's that landed? I couldn't have played that much better. Right, with Mike in close, this is a must make in a match play situation. And I'm gonna have to lean on the local for a read here, so.
As you can see, a lot of, when I'm reading the greens here, you have to look outside of your line.
Okay.
Understand what's going on?
Yeah.
Like you can see how the valley's over here. So the right side of the green is much higher than the left. The thing is though, this little upslope here will play the little trick on you and you'll think it kind of holds. Your putt's gonna kind of gradually fall left the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm looking, I'd play this probably about a cup out on the right.
A cup. I think it's quite quick as well. Hold your line, please. Oh, come on! Come on, the crowd go wild.
That is so good.
And I'll give it this. McIlroy did that, didn't he? Come on. Right, I can give you that one now, Mike. I'm not gonna make you hold that.
I would say, I don't think I've ever seen 2 up and down from bunkers on this hole ever.
That was outstanding.
At the same time.
Very well played. Bethpage Black is not just a golf course, it's a coliseum carved into the heart of Long Island, where the game's bravest come to dance with danger. Towering bunkers and narrow fairways weave through a rugged landscape, each hole a question, each green a quiet dare. It doesn't beg for perfection, it demands resilience. From the opening tee shot framed by an iconic warning sign to the final green nestled beneath the watchful gaze of the grandstand, Bethpage Black is a symphony of challenge and beauty. It's a place where the spirit of public golf thrives with the drama of major championship theatre.